Welcome everybody back to another exciting episode of Living Tal'Dorei. It is bloody hot, but in the world of Tal'Dorei, it is towards the end of autumn. The party have made their way to Westron, Sons, Bazir. No one knows what's happened to him, although Womble has expressed some huge reservations. In Westron, they were confronted by the local clasp and tasked with taking some simple products to Kaimal, a city close to a large mountain in the middle of Tal'Dorei, which has now become famous for markets, but also casinos. It's a bit like a frontier town. They were given this product and went to leave the town, but decided to do some shopping before they went and promptly got ambushed. The ambush went very badly wrong. And they turned the tables very rapidly with some fantastic use of crowd control by Fen and some rather impressive fireballs, which left the city slightly on fire still. So actually, should be on this one really, shouldn't we? So the city's on fire. You captured a woman who was a rogue who was attacking you. Bazir, you go to leave through the large double doors of the cloistered area. As you go to leave, I'm not going to go over what happened with you, if you don't mind. As you go to leave, a cloaked figure runs up to you. You have in your hand a sword with a gold pommel, gold hilt with a sun emblem on it. Where do you think you are going with that? Give that back now at once. Guards, guards!
No, that's fine. This was given to me.
And your healer who was with you, the lady Kima, gave it to him. Oh, stuff and nonsense. She can't do that, can she?
She did, and I wouldn't argue with her.
You'll be wise not to. She is head of our order. Why have you been given? Who are you? Why have you been given Durandal?
The only thing I really know about it is it's Bahamut's will, even though it's still slightly bemused by it all.
And stop here, stop! And a couple of guards surround you with swords drawn. And he goes into a trance, mumbles under his breath, and goes, "What? Really? No. Oh, this is completely irregular. You can't even do those." And he comes back to you. Well, it seems like the Lady Kira has given you her blessing, and you are to be the new custodian of Durandal. I fear this could be a grave error.
Me too.
Well, being humble is good. But also, if you are going to be with us, then one has to be brave and know one's limits. Are you up to the legacy of Durandal? Could you make a history roll for me, please?
History. Now, am I doing which one am I doing this on?
Either.
Okay. 4.
Never heard of it.
No.
It's a pretty paper envelope opener, as far as you can see. And the guards are a bit confused. They back off, and this cloak figure says, "I will be keeping a track on you, good sir. And may I have your name?"
Zia.
"I'm Sir Arthlet, second in command of this order." And he looks at you intently. Could you make a contested intimidation roll for me, please?
Okay. Let's do it on here, shall we? Let me get him up. And intimidation. That's a 19.
Okay, so he tries to make himself grow bigger and impose himself on you, but you are a 7 foot tall dragonborn, and he doesn't cow you. Courage. I like the cut of your timber, but I will be watching you from afar. Let him go. And the guards back off and open the double doors, and you go out into the cold, autumnal, late morning. You remember you were told that your friends were down in the market area.
Yep.
You ask directions and you quickly make your way there. It's only a small town. Back to the Waffle House. What are you doing? The town is up. The buildings are on fire. You have a woman with you. What are you going to do?
Is someone going to do something about the fire?
Nah, I guess it's pretty homely for them, right?
Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Can you do anything, Dak? You've done some like watery things before. haven't you?
Well, yeah, but the only thing I've got prepared at the moment will probably cause more damage than good.
Well, what's the fire?
A tidal wave?
You know, odds and ends. You know, it's not that bad.
I don't think they'll appreciate me flooding the newly burnt building.
What's worse, a burning city or a flooded city? It's a game of options. What's worse?
It is, yeah. It's one of those. What do they call them? Cost-benefit analysis.
Yeah.
You know?
All right, fine, but come on, mate. I'm blaming you.
Why don't we just ask for help and say these guys started the fire?
Well, because by the time we've done that, there'll be no city left. All right.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right.
So does
Well,
tidal wave.
I've already decided I'm going to fix it. So let's do
Fix
that.
it. Fix it. Fix it.
Well,
Fix it.
fix in like quotes.
Well, there's nothing left. There's nothing left to burn, right?
Well,
You can
yeah,
always
there is
blame them for starting it, and we can take the glory for putting it out.
possible.
I'm watching you.
All right, hang on, let me get the. All right, I actually cannot find the tidal wave effect now. Okay, never mind. Let's just assume that I can doodle on this thing, and I will do it that away. Hopefully, I can put out all the fire.
So you're trying to do a tidal wave, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're heading it towards you, yeah?
Yeah.
So what's the range? What's the size of a tidal wave? What's the
Big.
How do I get the information up?
double click it?
Double click it.
Does anyone else see a big black rectangular box?
Be up to 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, and up to 10 feet tall. Extinguishes unprotected flames in an area within 30 feet of it, and then vanishes.
Okay. Can you see it?
I can.
Okay. So you can just about put the fires out. I'll let you do that.
Yeah, let's do that so we can fix the mess we made.
And this building here to the left of here on the ping.
Oh, ping? Can't see a ping.
The ping.
Oh, there we go.
What are the walls caves in?
Oops. I didn't do that.
It is the fire out.
Fire has gone out.
Mission accomplished. We
Done.
should go.
Yeah, we've got this random girl, the one that attacked us. Maybe we should she's our friend right now, so
Oh,
we should ask her some questions. But I agree, Fabius. Let's go somewhere safe.
If I remember correctly, he used hypnotic pattern on her, didn't he?
Suggestion.
Was it
As
suggestion?
well.
Yep.
Okay. I wouldn't go.
We won't
as
say that in
far-
front of her, though.
I wouldn't go as far as to say she's our friend. She's just got one thing she'll do for us.
Yeah, and that's going to be answering all of our questions.
Okay. So what are you doing? She's cowering there, looking around.
Did anyone want to have a look at the big bad guy? The boss dude?
Okay.
Anyone?
Well, Jordan's up there. I'd imagine he can have a rifle round in its pockets.
Yeah, I'll have a dig
Go on,
through.
Jordan.
Okay. Make a investigation roll for me, please.
Investigation.
Yeah, Dak, can I pet your dogs?
1. Okay.
Yep.
Well, you found a small pouch containing 8 gold pieces. He has a dagger, and he has this great big warhammer, which you saw. He was wearing a armor which you have destroyed.
Fair enough. I should grab all of that. Well, the gold pieces anyway.
Okay.
Right, let's go somewhere quick and ask this lady some questions.
Okay. So, what are you going to do then?
Let's head back to the Druid's Drop quickly. That's all right. Wanna ask some questions?
I would suggest against doing that. These guys are with the clasp, and going into a clasp bar is just going to raise more questions. I know a place. Come with me.
Hey.
I'm going to lead them to the ruins of my old shop.
Okay.
And I'm going to try and be stealthily doing it, although she is suggested, so she'll probably follow along.
Suddenly, Womble, you are encased in smoke.
Oh, hello? Anyone?
Yeah, we're all still here.
And it needs to go onto that level. And could you? We'll keep the same initiative order as given before. If I can find it.
If this is a spell, would I have a chance to counterspell it if I saw the person?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
What might I ask?
Where is Fabius? Fabius is out of the way. The rest of you didn't see this. And make a perception roll, Womble, please, with disadvantage.
Certainly. 1, 2. Oh, one's a natural 20, one's a 14.
Okay, so you do hear footsteps running.
I will cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp at that area. I hear the footsteps running.
You have to be able to see where it goes.
Do you? With that spell? I'm just asking, I don't know.
You have to see within range.
Oh, okay. Well, I just someone's getting away. I'm going to start pedaling that way. Through the smoke and follow towards the footsteps.
Okay. Fabius,
No.
you see movement. This woman's running.
I am going to try and chase after her.
Okay. All right. The dire wolves. What are they doing?
Well, I suppose if Womble's made us all aware that our prisoner is escaping, I would imagine I can probably send the wolves after her.
Okay. And do you have to do anything specific? Do you have to order them, or do you just give them a target?
I just say to them, go after it, and they'll do.
Okay. So they can do so. They can just follow the scent.
Mhm.
Okay. So your wolves get to here. I'm going to actually light up the whole page for you, so you can actually see what's happening. And with the wolves chasing, they quickly get up to her. And she's going to try and climb up one of the buildings. Okay, can you see?
I can.
Yeah, good. Okay, so... oh, bugger, wrong button. There we go. Get rid of all that. Go away. Okay, so this woman is now trying to climb up and get away. The wolves are about her feet. And Fabius, what are you doing?
I am going to move to there and pull out my crossbow. And if she's going to climb to the top of the roof, I will take the shot.
Okay. Well, she gets ahead of the wolves. They snap at her feet and do a little bit of damage. You see her up here on the roof.
I can't see.
You can now.
I can now.
Yeah.
Yes, I am going to try and take the shot.
Okay. Go for it.
That is a natural 1.
Well, that's a miss.
So, ka-ting, doesn't even leave the crossbow.
Okay. Womble, you going to do anything?
Yeah, so I was running after her.
Yep.
So
So you can-
I would have run whichever way through the smoke, followed the steps.
Yeah.
Probably would have got to there because I would get lost, and then I would run through here. So that's
So you know you can get there.
okay. Do I see her?
You can just about see her. Yeah.
Or him? Oh. Right. I'm gonna tell words, Ben. Grasp. How far is the range on you, bad boy?
Or Maximilian's Earthen Grasp. It
Yes,
is
one.
5 foot square on the
30 foot
ground,
range.
so you can see within range.
Yeah, it's 30 foot away. Is she 30 foot away? I can't see her anymore.
Or you need to be able to see her.
Oh, I thought I could see her.
She is here.
Oh, she's up there. She's far too far away from me.
Let's just see what the range is.
Nah, it's too far, I think.
Yeah, 50 feet.
Yeah. If I can I point and cast a message at her?
You certainly
Can.
can.
Enough range. And say, come back. Fen's waiting for you. You can reply to this message.
You ensorcelled me once. I managed to shake it off. If you remember, Fen said, effectively said, come and join us. Which she did. And as soon as she did that, the suggestion was over.
Yeah.
So she needed to be sort of restrained at that time. So that's what you're doing. Who's next? Jordan, what are you doing? You hear a commotion to the side of you.
I will go to where the commotion I hear is, which I assume is down here.
No, you hear it's over here. You hear the wolves. Can you not?
No, I've got to move myself around because of the shadows.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so I will go what? So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
So you see at the
There.
top of the roof.
Yeah, see, Fabius. I assume I come around the corner. I can't see anything other than the wolves, so I
Can you see
will-
her up here?
Ah, yes, I can see her up there.
Yep.
I will take a shot at her. Hopefully not
With-
to kill her, but with bow.
What you trying to do? What you
Disable
do?
her. Or scare her to stop.
Okay.
So I'm going to shoot at her feet. But close enough that it just grazes her, sort of thing.
Okay. I'll make a shot then. So this is a called shot. Okay. Take a shot. See what you do.
12.
12. That misses.
That's actually what I wanted, really, because I don't want to hurt her. I just want to scare her to stop, so I'm
Okay.
happy with
And
that.
Dak, what are you doing?
Well, I'm going to assume that the wolves are doing a good job, so I'm just going to head up yonder, make my way around.
Okay. And Fen is lost in his own world at the moment. Okay. Next go. She gets away. Fabius, you can try a rooftop chase if you wish. But she has a bit of an advantage on you now.
Yeah. Better to not do that and get out of town as quickly as possible, actually.
Okay.
So I am not going to chase and suggest that we immediately get our bags in the cart and go.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
And the smoke bomb dissipates gradually into the breeze. Okay.
Nasty kids.
So she gets away. And what are you doing? You can
Wow.
hear some of the locals now coming out and looking and see what's happened. One of the buildings got a hole in the side, the roofs are charred. Some of them being repaired from the Chroma Conclave attack, some of them have not. So it doesn't look that out of place. So what are your
Are
plans?
they looking at us, are they?
Well, they're seeing people, they're seeing dead people on the ground, and they're seeing you guys sort of rifling through the pockets of somebody.
I'm just going to whistle and walk this way.
Yeah, as
Just your average mugging, guys. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'll say these people set these houses on fire and we stopped them and put fire out.
You can hear a whistle blowing in the distance.
Time to vamoose.
Okay, that's our cue to leave.
Go, go, Power Rangers.
Okay,
Times
so
2.
So you go back to where?
Where we had the horse and cart, I think, from Fabius's suggestion.
Okay, so that was the market area, yep. Because Fabius wanted to go back to his shop.
I was going to say, that was before the lady managed to get away. Now we need to get out of the town as quickly as possible.
Okay. So you walk to the, rapidly to the market area, and you see people running past you. There was a couple of people with buckets of water. There's a fire! Fire! We need to put it out. And they disappear behind you. And there's still smoke from that area. Some of it is from the smoke bomb, of course. And you go back to the main market square where people are oblivious. And you come across the your horse and cart. And your horse and cart is now filled with produce. I'm just going to turn my music down a little bit. It's a bit loud on my side. So it's full of produce, potatoes, onions, leeks, and pumpkins and various other things. And as you get there, you see a dragonborn in plate armor looking for you, looking around.
Oh man, it's the
Bazir.
police!
Ah, sugar.
There's Bazir.
Or Abandoner Bazir.
Do I spot them?
Well, you're looking for them, and sort of they're not trying to hide. So yes, you do see them. Yeah,
They do stand out a little bit, don't they?
they
Yeah.
do. Yes.
Even without our silver lighthouse, we're still pretty obvious.
Okay.
So do you want to describe to them what they see?
Yeah, but Baz, as you know him fairly well, and he holds himself slightly differently. Anyone fairly insightful would notice that, and anyone very astute would notice that he has a different sword now. You may see the different pommel hanging out of the scabbard.
His face is more drawn. As you know, he was very bulked up, and he seems to there's some bags under his eyes, and he's a little bit more scrawny, but he's a lot more presence to him now than he had previously.
Didn't pick anyone up this time, did you, Baz?
Not this time.
Ah, okay. Cool. Well, you look tired.
Did you go on a bender or something?
Yeah.
Did you trade Night Bane for booze?
I think you
No.
did. What's this shoddy thing you've got there? That's not Night Bane, is it?
Hey Matt, we've all been there. I mean, I've lost stuff to booze before. It happens.
This is Durendal, and I'm not entirely sure what it is yet.
It's what, sorry?
The name of the sword is Durendal, and I'm not entirely sure what it does yet.
I'm not
Pretty
going
sure
to
it
remember
comes
that.
Copying Fabius.
I might be-
You know?
That's a wicked name.
It is a wicked name.
Mm.
I'm hoping it does something rather wicked.
I mean, you probably killed dragons with it or something.
Well, I wouldn't want to.
But Fabius, they're copying your idea again, though. You know,
What a-
you went and got your dagger named Subtlety, and now Baz has come back and he's got a, I don't know, makeshift sword and named it Durendal.
I don't know. I get the feeling that his sword is far more fancy than subtlety is here. And as I say that, subtlety just appears in my hand.
You start flicking it about. One more loses all interest, goes cat mode.
Oh shit! What are we doing? Hi, Bazid. Due to a fire, we need to leave town for safety reasons.
What have you
Quickly.
done?
We'll explain later.
Yeah, we got mugged in the street, and then a fire happened.
Or we'll explain now.
It's the elf's
Wasn't my
fault.
fault this time.
This time.
If we're setting fires in the city, we should really do something to help.
I know, I fixed it.
Everyone's fine?
Kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
let's just say the fires are out, but other than that,
And the ambusher didn't come off too well, but yeah, it's fine. We fixed it in the loosest
Kinda.
of terms. But we need to leave now for other unrelated reasons.
Yeah.
Could you just make a deception roll, please, Dak? And could you make an insight roll, please, Baz?
Okay. Oh, I haven't got a token I can click on.
Haven't you? Haven't I put yours on?
No, I got a blank screen still.
Oh, beg your pardon. Aren't you there? I haven't put you
Oh
on.
well, I'm not going to lie better than that.
Hey, you never know.
actual 20.
Right, where's me Dewberry? There it is. I'll check. And what am I doing? Sorry, deception.
Deception, please, yeah.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
19.
Ooh.
So what are the scores on the doors?
19 and 19.
Oh, 19 apiece, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, yeah, Baz, you little thing in the back of your mind, but you sort of believe him.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Yep.
Fen, are you coming? Are you staying?
Fen is sort of he's actually wandered off. There's a tent there selling arcane goods, and there's a lady wearing a purple dress there with lots of tassels on, who's enticing him over and says, "Come over here. I've got lots and lots of tinctures and things that you may find useful if you have an arcane persuasion."
She's going to have him on. Let's just go.
And he turns around and says, "Oh, I may catch you up later."
I think that's a good idea. They'll want to question you. Okay, bye.
So he goes into this shop to purchase some things and look around. And what are the rest of you guys doing?
Oh, hey, look, one boy. Leaks.
Oh no, I'm well excited.
See?
So the
all
cart
worked out.
the cart is full. You have Fen will want to keep his horse with him.
Yep.
So you have basically two draft horses pulling this cart, which is a covered cart, and the rest of you have to walk.
I am going to hide the bag of stuff I don't know what's inside in the middle of the bags of produce,
Okay.
hiding them away.
Okay. If we get to it, you'll need to roll for that, but you think you've done a good enough job at the moment. Okay. So you start. It's about lunchtime. You've got to probably get 4 hours of daylight before the sun being up, before it starts to get sort of towards the into dusk. It is cold. It's about 7 degrees. It's a bit of a wind, which is blowing down from the mountains, gusting around, again with a promise of snow.
Baz loves a bit of snow.
It's cold and it gets everywhere.
Is it not homely for you, Fabius? How are you feeling about coming back home?
About the same, to be honest. There's nothing left in me for this in this city.
Yeah, that's fair.
Everything was gone when the dragon attacked.
Yeah, it's just always a bit sad, you know, going back and everything changing, you know. But yeah,
Well, I'm
It's a
glad
nice-
to see
nice
that
town.
it's changing for the better. This place looked like an absolute shithole after the dragon attacked. Now it's sort of a halfway shithole.
That's a good description. It's a good description. It's a nice town.
But I don't want to get arrested, so I think we should probably move.
I'm all for this idea.
Yeah. I thought we were already on the move. So I started talking.
So you're still in Westron. You hit the road. You leave through the south gate in the trade ward. The road is slick with mud. There are many fields around which have been ploughed, and winter harvest has been put in as much as they can. So winter wheat has been sown. There are beasts out and about, fattening up for the end-of-year celebrations. Farmers are minding their own business. It is cold, it is bitter work doing this. There are wagons coming in from the west up to Westron, and you see the roads are busy, and the town is slowly coming back to life again. So you head southwards, and probably you can get to about here by nightfall, unless you're going to go to the villages and stay in inns and things.
I'm happy to stick to the road.
I
Yeah.
think that might not be a bad shout.
Okay, so during the day you see other caravans on the road. You see a troop of soldiers ride past the shields, who are the Abius tells you these are the local law enforcement for Westrun, and they keep a tight ship round here. So you get down past Sandshrub and then past Bramble's End, and you get onto the road. It starts to get dark. It is getting cold, and there is a frost in the air. So you're going to make camp?
Yeah, I think we should make camp there.
Okay. So you make camp. It's standard fare. Who's cooking?
Not
Dad will
Dax.
do it.
No.
Dax cooking?
Yeah.
Womble will cook.
You can help. You can help.
Okay, Womble and Dak will cook.
Okay, so
What
So-
could possibly go wrong?
so you got a wagon full of produce here, and you park off the side of the road. There was some tree cover here, a little bit of tree cover, try and keep out the best of the wind. The horses are rubbed down and fed and picketed. Food is made. Dak, could you roll for your food, please?
Yeah, sure.
And you have help from Womble,
Yes.
so that doesn't give you any bonus.
No.
Well, I'm going to prestidigitate the flavour of really strong leek on each part of the food.
Okay,
Ah.
That's
so
handed out.
Is
oh,
that
it's
just
handed
in-
out, yeah.
Is that
Okay.
just intelligence? Is it?
Because
Just in a straight intelligence roll.
Yeah, I
please,
thought so. Yeah. Where's it gone? Intelligence. There it is. Oh, that's a 7.
That's a 7. Okay, so you take the last of the goat, you mix it with a bit of cheese, a leek, and an onion, and something you're not quite sure what it is that's in the produce, which is actually quite sweet. And it doesn't really go together. But after you've cooked it and you give it to people, it tastes remarkably just of leek soup. Could you make Womble, could you make a performance roll for me, please?
Certainly. 23.
Oh, very good leek soup as well.
See, no one's even being sick. It's fine.
You're all healthy and alive thanks to the leek.
I mean, you're making an assumption there. Just because the food tastes nice doesn't mean we're not all going to have the shits all evening.
Oh, it's fine.
Even despite the fantastic prestidigitation of leeks, there's a slight burnt taste to this as well.
Oh, that's the secret ingredient. That's phosphorus.
Do you put phosphorus in?
No. I'll just tell them I
The stew
do.
explodes. Okay, so are you going to do watches for the night? So who's doing watch first, second, and third watch?
I will take first watch.
Yeah.
Dak will do second.
Yep.
I will take third then. Womble, would you like to join me for the third one?
Sure. Is it? Are we going to have a talk? Are we? Because if we're going to have a talk, then no.
No,
I'm
we're not.
divorcing you.
Okay. Well, we still got to talk about you turning up with a random man in a random dungeon.
Did I? Oh, I did, didn't I? Yeah, he's weird.
No, I'm not joining you tonight, Baz. How can you not remember?
So no one's going to get any sleep during Watch 3 because it's going to turn into a domestic.
Well, brilliant idea, Dak. I will join you, Baz.
Hey, cool.
Okay. So first watch. Could you roll a perception roll for me, please?
Yes, I can. I've got disadvantage, of course.
Yes. He's also got passive perception of 19, so you
19.
can't roll below 19 minus 5. Sorry.
Oh, that's brilliant because I just rolled a 27.
Okay. So you bed down for the night. For the first watch, Fabius, you watch some dormice preparing for the winter, which fascinates you.
Those bastards are up to something.
And there's a squirrel in the tree. But nothing else disturbs you.
That's good. Who's going to be less dangerous to wake up? I'm going to wake up Bazir first.
Okay, so you wake up Bazir. Okay,
Yep.
Bazir, you've only seemed to put your head down. Your dreams are disturbed by spiraling stars and knowledge that you shouldn't have. There does seem to be a guiding light in front of you. But then, and it's quite comforting, and this is a place that you find of beneficence. But just as you're starting to enjoy this dream, you get roughly awakened by the callous hands of a healer.
What's going on?
Hello.
What's happening? Oh.
What's happened to you then?
Have we got the time?
I mean, those squirrels might kill us, but I think we're all right.
I'm still struggling to understand it myself, really. I have embraced Bahamut, and even more strangely, it seems like he may have embraced me.
Are we talking like a literal thing here, or
Some of it's literal.
like he does look as though he's kind of squeezed you around the middle a bit?
Yeah. I've yet to figure out exactly what I've gained from this, but I've certainly lost something.
I don't know. You certainly look more intimidating, if that makes sense.
Good. So what have I missed?
Oh, you know, the usual. I came home just to get some information, and now we're doing another job to get that information. You know, the normal stuff. I was surprised that your husband didn't blow up town, but the elf did. Wouldn't expect that from him.
So there was more to that than I thought.
Yes, but in his defense, we were being attacked in the street. And they did want to kill us. So it's up to you to decide whether or not that's reasonable force.
It may be reasonable force. It's the consequences. We should have left money to rebuild, or the way we go about things needs to change.
You just notice a very slight raised eyebrow at that statement. But nothing else is said. I think, oh, well, okay. I promise you, you'll never see me do anything wrong.
It's good to know. I trust you.
Anyway, is it you who's doing watch now?
It was supposed to be Dak, but yeah, I'll take second then with Womble, and we'll wake Dak up for third.
Brilliant.
So Fabius goes back to his bedroll. Bazir, you're on your own. Do you wake up Womble?
Yes, I'll give him a little poke.
Oh. Oh. Evening, Baz.
Evening, we're up for second watch.
Ah,
I was hoping
okay. Yeah,
I was
go on.
hoping you could give me a hand.
I can give you many hands.
Oh.
Well, both my hands and mage hand and minor illusion another hand. Well, take your pick.
You seem to be very very astute when it comes to magical matters, and I'd like to learn a little bit more about it, and I'd like to know a little bit more about this sword, if you could help me.
I think you're talking to the wrong person here. You've noticed Fen, right? He and I are quite similar in what we do.
You're basically the same.
That's a little bit racist, but you know, wouldn't expect that from a Dragonborn with his tail. But hey ho. So my magic is, as you can probably tell, chaotic, random. I don't really have much choice in what happens. Whereas Fen's is more kind of learned. I can try and help, but you probably know about as much magic as I do, really.
Right, so it comes in different kinds.
Yeah, and it's quite scary to think about that, really.
Okay.
Like, I could just blow up right now and just take everyone with us. Great, isn't it?
You could?
I'm
Yeah.
not asleep yet.
Oh. Mage hand over his mouth.
See, you can always trust Fabius. He's always truthful.
You'll never see him do anything bad. But yeah, no, certainly, my love. I can have a look, and see if I can do anything.
Okay. So what do you think of this sword then? Is there anything leaping out at you?
So you take the sword out. It is a long sword. There's a slight silver glimmer to the blade, catching the moonlight. Stop being rude.
Shut up, Ross.
That's tickled me the wrong way.
That's even worse.
I know. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Oh, Womble.
So Womble, what are you doing?
Dear me.
Well, the only thing I could really try and do is I don't have any. So I don't
Tell
have
me
any.
what's your alignment, please?
Try and guess.
What's your alignment?
Chaotic.
What?
It's just chaotic.
Chaotic.
Just chaotic. Okay. You go to reach for the sword, but it seems to elude your grasp.
Slippery little bugger. I'll use all three of my hands to try and grab it.
Okay. Could you make a dexterity roll for me, please?
Certainly. Just straight dex.
Yep.
19.
So you manage to clamp onto the sword and hold it with the help of your mage hand.
Oh, it's fighting me, Baz.
It's not resisting you. It's just it was difficult to actually get purchase on it.
I'm putting on a performance, like, you know, when you're trying to fight against your own hand, you know. It's powerful, Baz. Take it away.
Okay. Could you make a performance roll, please?
Certainly.
Sunlight fires at the
22.
end.
Baz, could you make an insight roll, please, but with advantage because you know Womble.
Right. Okay.
The sword
17.
has turned on him. The sword is trying to kill Womble.
Well, that didn't take long.
Okay, I will snatch it from his grasp.
Okay, and it easily comes to your hand, and you take it back, and it's the fight against Womble stops.
Yes, maybe that was a bad idea. While
Baz, there's just... All I can say is that thing is immensely powerful. Oh,
that's what I thought. Maybe it can only be wielded by me.
well, you are incredibly powerful.
There was something else I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, shoot.
So it's come to my attention that I can only be married under the eyes of Bahamut. You understand?
Okay.
I am not married unless under the eyes of Bahamut.
That's fine. You're married under the eyes of me. Doesn't bother me.
Okay.
As long as you think we're married.
Well, we aren't.
Okay, that's fine. I think we're married though, so that's enough for me.
That's enough for you.
That's enough for me. Yeah.
Okay.
As long as you're close by, and you don't leave without warning again. That's enough for me.
Yes, that wasn't entirely under my own volition, that one.
Yeah. So what happened? Because, truth be told, halfway through the kind of adventures that we had yesterday or today, should I say, I got this gut wrenching, horrible pain of that you were in terrible danger.
It's difficult to explain. I think I was in terrible danger.
From who? From what?
I don't fully understand. I think I was given an opportunity that had I failed, I'm not really sure what would have happened.
Is it related to you getting that sword, I guess, and Bahamut?
Yeah, it's all intertwined. I've got a lot to
Right.
figure out.
You sound scary.
Yes, I certainly fear him to a degree.
Oh, that's interesting. Do you worship him? I've never really asked you that, but do you worship him?
Yes.
Should you fear your God? I wonder.
I think I'd be silly not to. I hope never to really need to fear him and only respect.
Interesting. Interesting. It sounds like you've had a good time, but perhaps next time, maybe leave a note or something. You know, I try not to come back with any men as well. Again, that was, ooh. You know, it was like a heart in the mouth moment.
I think he's made a good addition to the group. He seems to be solid enough.
Yeah, no, don't give me. Yeah, like Fen, guy's incredible. Whew, wow, where have you picked them up from? It was amazing. But yeah, it was just, yeah, I am jealous. Cool. Anyway, that's the dust cleared. I think. Don't know about you. I'm happy. I'm yeah. What about
Okay.
you?
Bazir, do you feel the dust has been settled and this has been resolved then?
I think it has for Womble. I believe him that he's still happy. But I think Bazir needs to understand a bit more about Womble.
Okay.
Can I? Do I get that vibe from Baz?
Make an insight roll.
16.
16. You can see that he is conflicted. But for that, you also see that ultimately that the conflict is not going to work out in your favour as things stand.
I think this is to be continued, Baz.
Okay. Well, will you get your rest and I'll carry on the watch.
Sure, I don't mind staying up. Just chat,
Will do.
get
Okay.
to know each other a little bit.
Okay, so you make a perception roll for the watch then, please. Both of you, both at disadvantage.
Both at disadvantage. Okay. Bop and bop. That's a 4.
So 17.
Okay. So Bazir, you're in introspection, so you're not really looking out. Womble, you are looking for inspiration elsewhere, and you're scanning the horizon, and you see moving beasts in the distance, which you know to be the plains cows. But nothing is else stirring except the wind from the mountains.
Just a nice, chilled evening. Guess it's time to go wake up Dak.
I'll give him a prod.
All right. Good night.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
Okay. So, Dak, you are awakened by the strong hands of the Dragonborn.
Ooh, no. All right, Baz.
Yep, you're up for third watch, mate.
Oh, thank you. Anything happen?
Nope, all quiet so far.
Good. How's you and the missus?
Yeah, I think we're good.
Good. Good. Right. Good night.
By all means, Dak can incite that if he cares that much.
No, I'm just going to take that at face value because
Cool,
I
I
do
thought
not
that would
want
be
to
the
touch
case.
that one with the barge pole.
You
Good
play
idea.
D&D to get away from relationships. It's more like EastEnders. Okay, so Baz, you go to sleep. Do you have to take your armor off? Dak, would you help him?
Yeah, I don't mind giving him a hand.
Okay, so it takes 10 minutes to take the armor off, and clank, 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 it gets put down. You have the last watch. Can you make a perception roll, please?
Indeedy. Oh, that's an 8.
8. You're a bit disturbed about your friend, so you're not really concentrating, and you don't see really anything untoward happening. The road is quiet. There is a frost forming, and the mud on the road starts to freeze up. The world is starting to go to sleep for the winter, and this is the seasons revolving as they should. And you feel strangely at home in this environment.
Lovely.
And you wake up, the group for the morning, and you break your fast. You have the remnants of last night's stew for breakfast.
What
As
does
you're
it
doing
taste like
last watch.
now?
Exactly. As you're doing last watch, so you put it on the fire, and you cook it up, and you offer it to everybody.
Mm-hmm. No takers? No?
Well, it's actually quite nice. Last night it was quite nice.
Yeah, I feel like I should make the most of this. Who knows? Next time Dak cooks, who knows exactly what might happen?
Oh, I do. It'll be fantastic.
Okay.
The
So-
brand.
So who's having some of this for breakfast?
I'll have it. I have no
No.
reason not to.
Yeah.
Could you? All of those who have it, could you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Constitution saving throw.
8.
Oh no,
That is a big old 6 for Fabius.
it's a natural one for Vaz.
Shit.
So all of those who
Literally.
have the leek stew for breakfast, you must have been visited by a boggle during the night, because it is vile. It is like it is cheese and chili
Ooh.
and cinnamon and chocolate, something burnt, bit of leek, bit of potato, and some other random things we're not quite sure that they should be edible. And you all vomit up your breakfast.
Why
Oh,
did you put carrots in it? I never saw you put carrots in it.
what?
Dak,
Dak,
to
what
you,
did you do?
Dak, for you, this is fine. This is perfectly good.
You're all such children. It's fine.
Never again. Never.
You said
Ever.
that last time, and look at where we are now.
Never. Well,
Okay. So some of you are hungry.
Some of you are considerably more empty than you were.
I am going to go into one of the bags in the back of the truck, and I'm just going to grab an onion and start eating it.
And that is better how?
he's
I
not
mean,
being sick.
I need to get the taste out of my mouth, and this is the strongest thing we have.
I'm
Fabius.
giving Fabius such a disgusted look at the moment.
Fabius, what's your favourite food?
Me,
Yeah,
pork pie.
I make it taste like pork pie. There you go, mate.
Nice.
As I'm biting into this is the most weird sensation of I've got a crunchy, chewy onion in my mouth, but all I can taste is nice, juicy, meaty pie.
and it still makes your eyes water.
You're crying over an onion pink vine.
Are the rest of you still honestly hungry?
I'm okay. I've got rations. I'm happy with that.
Fine. I haven't used this anyway. I will plant the sycamore seed. And
Okay.
get myself some good breeze, I think.
So Dak sits on the ground and takes out a forgotten sycamore seed from his pouch. He digs a little hole and plants the seed. He says a quick prayer to the nature gods, and in front of your eyes you see 10 little berries grow out of the ground, like one of those time-lapse, those time-stop photographs of plants growing. And they grow to about 4 inches tall, and they open up the end. In the end, you see a kernel of a seed, and then a central one grows in a spiral pattern, and at the top, the sycamore seed is back.
Lovely.
Which Dak you take that, put that back in your pouch.
There you
have
go.
10 berries there.
Have one of these.
Did you cook them?
No, I grew them.
I did say never again, not 5 seconds ago.
I didn't cook them. That doesn't count.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
What do these taste like? Are they particularly juicy?
This is a almost like having a trifle. With a combination of flavors in them. There is the juice of a berry. There is a nut in there as well, and there's a slight sweetness to it, which is very light and very refreshing, but very sustaining.
Oh, this is really nice, Dak.
See? Now, if
Do
you'd only
you
say
not
this-
like these?
They're okay. They need cooking, in my opinion, but whatever. Yeah, if you like them raw, that's up to you.
If you make your cooking like this, we'll eat it a lot more.
Well, I'll tell you what, how about this? If you let me cook, you can have these for dessert.
You put these in the food.
We
make it
forego dinner then.
Damn it.
Straight to dessert.
All right, whatever. I'm done.
Quick question: Is it Roach and one other horse that's pulling the cart?
Roach is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, okay. I actually don't know what happened to him.
That's okay.
Well-
He went to a farm in another city where he lived a long, healthy life.
Oh, thank God.
And then he got stolen and brought back to you.
Yeah, we don't know what happened to him after that.
Oh, he wasn't left. I didn't take him with me.
Oh, God damn it. The horse is dead again.
Well, he disappeared when you did.
Ah. Strange. Okay, maybe that is further part of his will. Okay.
Yes, it
Have you
is.
killed your horse?
Well, I wouldn't have killed him.
Well, where is he?
I have no idea.
Oh, we had to talk about you being more responsible.
I was whisked away in the middle of the night.
That's not an excuse. You
It's
died last time, and
the
that
only
wasn't
one
an
I've
excuse
got.
either.
Wow, you're a harsh man.
Well, I've kept that alive more times than I have any other party member. I'm kind of attached to it.
I'll make a miniature roach, just sort of still image of him with minor illusion.
A healthy looking roach, yeah?
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay.
Yeah.
I know you have control over this.
Over what?
If he's missing a leg or something like that.
So you see a picture of Roach in front of you. A hologram in the air, which just sits there, and no matter where you stand, it looks at you imploringly, and you're thinking, where is my horse?
My horse is amazing.
He is amazing.
And the sun comes up, and the road starts to become busy.
Well,
Going, guys, shall we?
I suppose we better get on with this.
As you're just packing up the carriage, ready to go, you see a large convoy of carriages pulled by teams of these aurochs, the big plain beasts, the plains cows, carrying in timber from probably from the forest where you had the encounter with the spiders, going towards Westrun for the building process. And after this convoy goes past, the road is clear. The ground is icy, but the ice is cracked up now with the weight of these carriages. But you are now good to go. So you are walking, yeah?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
am still riding the horse, the carriage, because I got to make sure the horses go the right direction.
Okay.
I'm sitting in the back like I normally do.
Well, the back is full of produce.
On the back, or am I
So you
walking?
just, okay, so you can sit with your feet dangling out the back. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Just keep an eye in case you get anyone coming behind us.
Okay. So you take to the road again, and the day is cold. There's a light wind. A bit of sun comes up, but there's not much heat in it this time of the year. And you travel past the cut. You pay the toll for the crossing at Grav's Bridge. And that's a couple of copper pieces, 2 copper pieces each, and an extra 10 copper pieces for all your product on your carriage. And you make your way, and you know you can probably get to Kymel by the end of the day if you don't stop. So is that what you're going to do?
Sure.
Okay, so you keep going. The Iron Mount seat is in front of you. This is this large mountain which has just vanished. Where's that gone? That's because I was looking at the wrong bit. Large mountain in the middle of the plain. And this has been mined out, so most of the commodities have gone. There's a wind blowing now, and the wind echoes through this region, and you can hear it blow down into the mountain, and it almost moans at you. You know there are legends of this mountain being haunted. You turn south past the Silvercut Crossroads. This place. Jordan, you get the chills in your spine as you go through here. You pass the monolith on the side of the road, which was erected for the death of all the quote traitors at the time of King Drassig. And you end up towards the end of the day. It is getting dark, where you see in the distance the lights of Kymel. The ground is sodden. The ground, the soil is sort of a ruddy orange colour. There are fields around here, and everywhere you look, you can see these cinder mounds from the emptying of the mine, of which there are plants grown on these. And Dak, you can see that these are vines for grapes and also olives as well.
Ooh.
You enter Kymel. It hasn't got the outskirts don't have a. Sorry, I need to put you on the right map. Bear with me 1 second. Are you all there? Is everybody there? Everybody's there.
Yep.
So you come from the north. You enter what looks like a shanty town. Can you all see the map?
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. You enter what looks like a shanty town. And there is mud on the ground. These are hovels. These are old buildings. Every so once there's one which is slightly better state of repair. the Chroma Conclave didn't visit this area, as far as you know. If they did, they didn't stay for long. The traffic is starting to build up. The central town, there was a lot of light here. There's a glow coming from this area, and some of the buildings are taller. So it is early evening. You guesstimate about 5 o'clock.
Guess we peruse up to the gates.
Okay. So does somebody want to move the token thing? There we go. Somebody want to move that way? You want to go?
Ah,
Who's driving? Driving is Fabius. So Fabius, you're driving the car.
Yep.
There you go.
I will head over to the main gate. There you
Okay.
go.
So but you get to the main gate, and there are a couple of boar guards standing there. The gate is open. It's in a state of disrepair. What's your business here?
Delivering produce.
It's a bit late in the day for that, isn't it?
I know, but we were
Market's
harassed.
over now.
We were harassed on the road by goblins. We lost one of our friends. He was an Earth Ganassi man. It's been a rough day for us. Do you mind?
Well, you can come in if you want. You'll find a place to stay.
Oh, I could use a place to stay and a drink.
Well, you come to the right place for that. And there's many places will be open all night and be able to attend to any wish that you have.
Got any recommendations?
Well, it depends what you want to do, really.
Oh, I'm just looking for a good place to have a kip and a drink. Not necessarily in that order.
Well, there's plenty of places you can go. So what about one of the gambling houses, the casinos?
Oh, actually, that sounds right up my street.
That's why a lot of people come here. So which any particular one? And he points down the street behind you, and you can see a lot of these big buildings. Outside, they've got flaming torches, which are not smoking particularly, so you think probably are magical. There's a lot of gaudy coloured fronts of these buildings, and some of the buildings are quite large. And there are hotels and taverns. Think Las Vegas.
That's what I had in mind. What I am going to do is I'm going to remember where the location was we were supposed to deliver this cart to.
Do you remember that it was the Gold Ridge House?
That's it.
The Gold Ridge House. It's the one further down. It's got the orange front. It says Gold Ridge House on it. You can't miss it, really.
Thank you very much. Would you like an onion?
But just between you and me, I think they cheat there a bit.
No.
The Banker's Choice is much better. I would recommend there.
Oh, I'll have to go see if they are cheating. Thank you for letting me know. You're an honest man.
Yeah, the Banker's Choice, that's where I'd go if I were you.
Fantastic. So can we go through then?
Yep, you go through. It actually through.
Thank you. And I will ignore his advice and go to the other one.
Okay, so there's a lot of people milling around from different parts of the continent. There's different shades and creeds. There are dwarves here. There are elves here. They're mixing, or they go around in groups, but you can see some of the groups are mixed. And you walk down the street and you can see large trade houses, shops which are now closed for the evening. There is a cold wind. Despite that, there are a lot of people around. There is mud in the ground. The area is really not well maintained. But you know that Kymel is a crime area for a crime syndicate tends to control this area, this city. It was made wealthy on the produce of the mountain. I mean, it was like a boom town with a gold rush. But very quickly, the mountain was mined out, and the city started to die and resurrected and reincarnated itself as a gambling hub, where a lot of casinos are here, where it is actively encouraged. So you take your carriage down the central road. The ground here is harder. It is been kept permanently dry by some incantation. The rain doesn't fall on this area. If you look up, you can see there's almost like a dome above you, which keeps the rain off. There are people laughing, and some people are crying, actually. You go past these buildings with large swing doors, and you end up in front of this orange facade. There is a placard on the front that says the Golden Ridge House. Compared to some of the others, it's a little bit more rundown. The frontage of this is large. It's about 100 foot long. It's 3 stories. It's all wooden built. And there are these ever-glowing torches outside.
Fantastic. Are there any bouncers or valets at the front?
There are a group of people outside. There are 2 orcs standing outside with halberds standing to attention. And there are a couple of people there, one human and one elf, who are coming up to you and says, "Yes, sir, can we help?"
Yes, the snow winds have come early this year. I should buy a thicker coat.
Okay, and one looks at the other and goes, "What?" Yes, it has, hasn't it?
Indeed. We're just looking for a place to move our car while we move our cart while we enter your fantastic establishment. Do you have a safe place we could park it?
Well, I could take it round the back for 5 gold pieces.
I will give you 10 if you keep a good eye on it.
Of course. And he just takes the money, and the young elf takes it round the back. Do you take anything out of it at all?
I'm just thinking, how suspicious is it going to be? This bag with the stuff in it, how big was it roughly? It's like the size
About
of
the
a
size of
backpack?
a medicine ball size.
A medicine ball. I'll tell you what, I will take that out the back when his eyes are not looking, and
Okay.
I will tuck that underneath my arm.
That's big size.
Oh, medicine ball.
Yeah.
that's
Think
like-
of a large pumpkin.
Yeah, large pumpkin. I'll tell you what, I retract that statement. I will keep it buried at the bottom of the produce.
Okay, cool. So they take it away from you, and you all go in armed all armored up, yeah?
I mean, I will.
Yep,
if they
all
ask me
armoured
to
up.
get. Subtlety is hidden as always, but if they
Yeah.
ask to get rid of my crossbow, I will get rid of it.
Okay, so you get to the front, where there's 2 orcs standing there. Do you speak common?
Yes.
Good.
Good.
Welcome to the Gold Ridge House. And you can see he's struggling with his words because he's not used to being civil. But no weapons. And he points particularly at you, Bazir, because you have your sword by your side.
I'm not going in without my weapons.
Fair enough. Do you mind keeping an eye on the cart?
And I will make my way over to the cart.
Okay. And to the rest, Jordan, your longbow is hidden in your quiver.
Yep.
So they can't see it there. And the rest of you don't have anything visible. You got Dak. You have a staff. You're going to let them take that from you.
Not a staff. 2 scimitars I've got.
2 scimitars.
Yes.
Okay.
They're
well,
they're welcome to take them if they'd like.
okay. So you take out rusty scimitars, which struggle to come out of the hilt, out of the scabbard, because they haven't been used.
Nope.
And they look at you, Womble. Do you have anything on you?
No, I'm just an old man. Just hobbling.
Okay. They look at each other. Okay, in you go. And you enter this space, and inside it is smoky. It is a large open planned area. In the center of this large room space, which is 100 foot on the side wall, and at least that deep, and 2 stories high, what you see is like an inside of a carnival. There are lots of tables there with lights over them, which are ensorcelled. People playing cards, playing dragon chess. There is a bar along one whole wall. There is a central sand pit which is depressed into the ground by about 12 feet. And around the other sides of this area, you can see various shows with bright coloured tents. As you come in, you can see somebody take a normal torch, and he swallows it and blows the fire out, and you can see these little butterflies dancing around the room from his fire breathing. And lots of these other tents of shows and things around. And as you come in, the maitre d' comes on. Ah, welcome to the Goldridge House. I am Tarragon Marzipan. And in front of you, you see a 4.5 foot tall dwarf, no beard, earring on the left. His hair is a little bit like yours, Fabius, which is shaved at the side and a slight mohawk. But he's wearing a suit with a white suit with a black shirt and a white tie. But he's still wearing dwarven boots. Doesn't quite go, but that's his heritage. Welcome to the Goldridge House. I am the proprietor of this establishment. Are you here to partake of the tables or of the sports, or just to peruse and enjoy yourself?
Ah, good evening. Yes, we were hoping to make a deposit tonight. It's awfully cold outside, though.
It is cold. It is winter time.
Do you have any recommendations for staving off winter winds?
And the rest of you hear them sort of talk gobbledygook together. And Fabius, what you hear is, have you come from Westron? I forgot what it was for a second. You come from Westron.
Yes.
Do you have produce for us?
Yes, the produce has arrived with extra.
Good.
Sort of.
Good.
It is in the cart, protected by my insurance.
Well, come and we can discuss this. And he claps his hands, and two bouncers come along, and they lead you towards a anteroom. We can't talk out in the main space.
Understandable.
And as you go into, do you all go into the anteroom?
Sure.
As you go through the door, there's a slight shimmer, and you feel like you've crossed some sort of threshold, but nothing happens to you. It just feels that you crossed something. And inside says, "Right, we can talk now. Who brought the produce?"
Yes, it has arrived. We have it in a cart around the back of your facility.
Good. You can have a free boarding for the night whilst you're here, and please enjoy the hospitality here.
Wonderful. And do you have any proof that we have delivered the item to you that we can return to Westron with? A signed document would be fine. You can take your time to ensure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I will not put my name to anything.
Sales receipt, invoice, delivery note, you know.
Doesn't need to be a name, just something that our mutual employer would know comes from you.
And he opens up a drawer and a table behind him, and he takes out a pair of cufflinks. He says, "Give these to him. He will know that that it's turned up fine."
He is the type, eh?
Well, yes, and you can see his cufflinks have got little diamonds in. These are just plain ones. These will know. There are very few people who dress as smart as I am.
I can tell. A man of high fashion.
Yes, and I hope you appreciate it. It's not easy being like this, but this is a very lucrative business.
Of course. Well, thank you for your time. I will send word to our insurance that you will be collecting the item at some point tonight.
Sorry, what does BRB back, Womble?
Be right back, and then
sorry.
be back.
Oh, right, sorry. No idea what that was. I thought, burp. There's another Wombleism.
Burping in the background.
Yeah, I'm trying to become a bird, you see.
Ah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so and he gives you all a couple of metal chips with the Goldridge House stamped on them. These are worth a gold piece each, just within this establishment.
Mhm. Thank
So
you.
you got 20 gold pieces each worth of these tokens.
Brilliant.
But
I am
not you, Baz.
No,
I
I'm
am-
by the cart.
I am going to go collect Baz and say that everything's been sorted. If he doesn't mind putting his weapons, they're giving us free lodgings for the night because we're so lucky.
If you come out and say that to me, I'd like to keep my sword with me.
That does mean you'd have to stay in the cart.
There may be other options. I'm happy to. I have a couple of javelins. I'm happy to tuck them away in the cart. If those are the rules, I suppose I'll have to find alternate lodging because there's no way I'm giving this sword to anyone else. I don't trust these people.
Hold on a sec. Can I go back to the dwarven gentleman and ask if he can make an exception for our bodyguard because it's part of his religion to have weapons?
He's no longer there.
Damn.
He was obviously expecting you. There's another maitre d' that comes up. Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening.
We are here as guests of the major domo of the.
Tarragon
Tarragon.
Marzipan.
Thank you. What a name. We are guests of Tarragon for the evening, but we have the issue that one of our sort of more burly party members is a very religious man, and he needs to keep his holy symbol on him at all times. Would you give us permission to let him have his holy symbol inside of the casino?
What is his holy symbol?
It's a sword.
Can you make a persuasion roll for me, please?
Oh, yes, I will.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Come on.
That was good thinking.
It's a cross in the
It was a
shape
nice
of
try.
That is a 15 roll for a total of 14.
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm afraid not. No.
As I'm saying this, I will palm 5 to 10 I'll palm 10 gold pieces into her hand
Okay, can you make it with advantage then, that roll?
with advantage. Come on.
Grease the wheels.
Yeah. That is an 18 for a total of 17.
Well, one has to respect the gods, and if this is a holy item, then so be it.
Oh,
No funny business. That sword stays sheathed at all times.
Oh, I mean, he's very much a water and going to bed at 10 o'clock man. So, should be fine.
Okay. So, claps the hands and whispers to somebody, and Bazir, a person comes out and says, "All right, shift yourself. We need the produce, and apparently you can go in, but keep your holy symbol wrapped up. It will upset the other patrons."
that's fine. And I will make my way inside.
Okay, so this sword, of course, is doesn't actually have a scabbard. So it's on your back, or you're carrying by your side. So you're going to wrap it up in a cloak or something.
Yes, yeah, whatever sort of fabric I have to hand, I will do my best. Or if I could tuck it into a belt or something like that, wrapped up.
You'd have to carry it. It's too long to sit in the belt.
Okay.
Okay, so you carry this the sword in, and you go in there, and you see this den of iniquity. Lots of gambling tables. You see Fabius there eyeing everything up. Womble looking like he's going to spend a fortune.
No, he doesn't actually. The one rule that Womble has, and I think it's somewhere in my character sheet, he does not gamble.
Ah,
Yes.
unless it's a sure bet. Okay. You can see the two natural people, the druid and the ranger, slightly out of their depth, their eyes wide open, looking at this. Another site, there were these. There's a female tiefling and a female dwarf in a cage raised off the ground, dancing, just wearing very little.
Baz stifles a growl as he walks in.
Seeing the slightly less giant Dragonborn enter, I'm going to try and steer him very quickly into the quarters.
Okay.
And I'll get him a glass of water with lemon in it.
So you have to walk through the whole. You have to walk through the whole building to get to some stairs at the back. And as you walk past, you can hear a gong sounding. Dong, dong, dong. First bout of the evening. And you can hear people starting to finish their card games, and this fighting pit in the middle of the room now starts to get attention around it. It is the opening, the hors d'oeuvres, as always. It is the gutter rats. Yeah! Last night was great. And you keep pushing through. Baz, what's your passive perception?
Oh, let's have a look. Passive perception. 11.
11. Okay. So as you go past, you see these people gathering around this pit. And as you look in, you see in the bottom of the pit, you see two skinny 8, 9, 10-year-old boys wearing rags. The gutter rats! Hey! And a tiefling stands in the centre of the ring, and his eyes glow, and his voice booms out across the area with, you think, probably the use of thaumaturgy. The first bout of the night is these two. We have the starving from the west corner versus the starving from the south quarter. Who's going to eat tonight? Who's going to go hungry? And all the people there start laughing. And the bets start going down. So one of the boys is slightly taller but slightly skinnier. He's wearing red. The other one is wearing a blue smock. They both look dirty, wide-eyed, scared in the middle of this pit.
Okay, well, Baz stops instantly. Fabius, we need to find a way to stop this without bloodshed. Fabius is no longer here. I've just noticed.
He's gone to place his bets.
Nothing stops him from gambling. Okay, I was hoping the
He's still so hard
savvy,
he's vanished.
intelligent
No.
Fabius would have... Oh, he is here.
I just came back.
Do you want to fill him in then, Baz?
What have you done?
God.
I have
What
just
happened?
turned to you and said we need to find a way to stop this without bloodshed. If you missed it, they're about to make two young children fight each other.
Is there a chandelier or any expensive-looking lighting in the ceiling?
The lights are, you think, probably arcane. There are lots of ever-burning torches around the side, and some glowing orbs in the ceiling which cast sort of a constant light. There is a chandelier, but it's there more for decoration than anything else.
Okay, I've got an idea. Womble, can you use your mage hand to unscrew the chandelier, please?
I can, but it's not invisible.
Uh,
I apologise.
So, in the red corner, place your bets.
I could
And
probably
you
turn
see
off all
people
these magical
starting to play
lights.
in the bets.
I'm sure it'll be fine. They're just going to bloody each other's noses, and that'll be the end of it, I'm sure.
Yeah, I could probably turn off a lot of these lights here, if they seem magical.
okay, I've got a plan. Sorry about this. Oh, right, you overgrown lizard. You've insulted me for the last bloody time. I'm going to punch him in the snout.
Okay, make an attack roll, please.
That is a 21 to hit.
Oh, okay, and you do 1 damage.
Okay, quick. Right, throw me off the stairs.
When you say, obviously I'm not saying this, what are the logistics of this? Because
You're
Baz's
not on the
idea...
stairs. You're still walking across the this open area at the moment.
Yeah, basically, the moment I saw them, I I stopped. So what I would do is try and throw Fabius into the pit, basically.
Perfect.
Okay, so could you? So do you let him do it?
I'm letting him do it. Yeah.
Okay, so you get thrown into the pitch. Fabius, could you make a acrobatics roll for me, please?
Yes, I can. That is a 15.
Okay, so you sprawl on the ground, but you actually do not injure yourself at all. What are you doing in there? Get out!
I'm going to ignore him and point at Vizier and say, right, these people wanted a fight. Come on then, fight me, you overgrown lizard.
I will jump down into the pit.
Okay, could you make a acrobatics roll for me, please?
Oh dear. 6. That's a mighty
So this
6.
metal-clad dragonborn jumps into the pit and lands awkwardly, taking 5 damage as he does
God.
so, spraining your knee, which starts to throb. And you can see the 2 kids there are sort of standing back. Seems we have alternative entertainment.
That's right, you're about to watch me mess up this overgrown metal-clad miniature dragon thing.
That's... Why don't we... Terence? Terence, get yourself out here. In front of you, you see an ogre.
God.
What? Terence, we got some entertainment. This man here wants to take on the Dragonborn in the armour. Do you think you want to join in? Which one? Place your bets, everybody. Which one? And you can see these tokens start changing hands, and bags of these tokens change hands. Back where you saw the stairs. Sorry,
I was going to say, before I start, would I be able to go down and say, look, everyone, I just need to give these 2 my blessings and cast haste on both of them.
Which 2? You're not in that space. You're not. They're about 12 foot down.
Yeah, so if I could go down and ask if I could go down and cast my blessings on them.
No.
As a wise old man.
No, we're not having you in here. We got him. Which one? Okay. Terence, you choose. I think the metal man looks like something I could crunch.
You'll die a bit too quickly for me, but fine. Come on down.
Hey, I'm not finished with you yet, lizard man. Who does this ogre think he is? Stay out of our business.
Oh, he thinks he could take us. He couldn't take either of us. It's pathetic.
Go on. Why didn't you go? Why didn't you go back?
Could you make an intimidation roll for me, please?
Which one of us?
Either. In fact, both. But either of you individually, or one of you with advantage.
I'm going to give advantage to Vizier.
Okay. That's a 24.
I could take you both on. Shall we do blades? No blades. It is not Night of the Blades.
He can use his blade if he wants.
No, we're not using blades tonight. Tonight is just for brawling. We need a special license for blades. We do not have it for tonight.
Just a one-off. How about, surely that's what the crowd wants to see, a proper fight.
Well, I tell you what. You 2 fight each other, and the winner can take on Terence. Yay! More sort of coins change hands, and this is drawing a crowd. Even the people from the tents around the side, where all the sideshows are, come to see what's going on. Right, you 2 then. Okay, all bets are placed. It's a knockout or a submission. Nah, just a knockout. Right, you ready?
Yeah,
You were gone.
I was born ready.
Okay. And so, could you two roll initiative, please?
Well, I'm never going to win on initiative.
No, you're not. That's a 23.
Okay. So, Fabius, you're in this ring. It's about a 25-foot diameter. Sand at the bottom. The walls are sheer. There is actually a door at the bottom which you could have gone through if you'd chosen, but you decided to throw yourself in. And you can see there have been some blood splatters on the floor which have been cleared up from earlier in the day.
Cool.
So what are you doing?
With surprising speed for a man who doesn't look that interesting, Fabius suddenly runs up and jumps behind Bazir and tries to grab him round the neck, hanging off because Bazir's much taller than I am.
Okay, so can you make a grapple roll, athletics roll for me, please?
Yes, I can. And Baz, you get to roll against this as well,
Okay.
if you want to. That's a 16 for me.
Okay, so rather than roll this, what I'd like you to do, just you two narrate what's going to happen.
Brilliant. So as I'm doing this and I stick my arms around your neck, there's not actually any pressure applied. It feels as though there's a lot, but you can breathe fine. And as I'm sort of grunting into your ear, all you hear is just fall back. just fall back on me.
Okay. So Bazir starts flailing around as if he's trying to throw Fabius off his back, but he's actually not putting that much force into that. And he's getting slower and slower and more desperate.
Great. Okay, now.
Okay, can you both make performance rolls for me, please?
Oh my god! That is a 17.
8.
Okay. Boo! Come on! I've got money on you. Yeah, you should never put money on that one. No. Wait to see what happens.
We need
Come
to do this
on!
like, we need to do
Imagine
this
speech bubbles all the way down the side of the page.
we need to do this like WWE. So I'm gonna do that thing where I'm gonna pull myself up and hook my legs around your neck and try and bring you to the ground with gravity.
Are you going to try and sort of? I will try my best to do like a half flip as you're doing this.
What do I even roll for that?
Performance. You do athletics, and performance. You take the worst of either.
Okay, so athletics, that's 18, and performance, that's a natural 20.
Oh. This looks really impressive. And you spin and you take Bazir with you, who falls, does a forward somersault in the air, lands on his back. Bazir, you take 1 damage for that.
Oh.
Because it was so impressive.
It was impressive. Bazir's really impressed.
I'm gonna run to one side of the room and then to the other, and I'm gonna bring an elbow down onto his non-metal part.
Whoa! Which part is the non-metal part?
I don't know. Let's say one of your scales.
Okay.
And again, it looks really impressive, but it basically feels like a light thud on the chest by a child.
Oh, a huge explosion of breath comes out of me.
Oh yes, brilliant.
Okay, and then you hear this, stop. And you look up and you see Tarragon standing there. There's always someone who tries to stop the gutter rat fight, isn't there?
I don't know what you mean. This one insulted me. I'm just redeeming my honor.
No, I know you. Get up. Right. One of you. And he goes, he points at you, Bazir. You are going to take on Terence. And what happens if you win? We will let the gutter rats go. If Terence wins, on the morrow they will fight with blades.
What are the rules of the bout?
Just
I say,
use-
winded. Still keeping up the performance.
I know, was a hell of an elbow drop.
no blades, just fists.
Why not blades? You'll force the children to use blades?
Yeah, but we don't have a license tonight, but we have a license tomorrow.
Oh, I think you don't want to see a guy get hurt.
Terrence. And you see Terrence standing up and goes, I will crush him like a tin can. And he lowers himself into the pit. Fabius, you better make yourself scarce. Terrence.
I am going to climb back up out because it's
Okay.
cooler that way.
Yep. So you climb out. So what are the rest of you? Dak, what are you doing?
Just sort of.
Placing money, placing bets.
No, I'm just watching the stupidity unravel. To be honest, it's like I'm kind of feeling like the well, you brought this on yourself sort of attitude.
As I'm climbing out, can I make a bet?
Okay. Well, there were all sorts of people taking bets on the side.
Oh, quickly. Okay, I was going to fight that dude. He's tough. I'm going to put 100 gold pieces on the Dragon Man.
You need you've only got 20 of the token.
I will put 20 tokens on the Dragon Man.
Well, we'll do that at 2 to 1. Not a chance.
Well, you know, I like the risky bets.
Yeah.
Wink.
Okay.
Just as this fight is starting, before
Jordan, what? Sorry,
No, go ahead.
Jordan's been sort of doing not a lot at the moment. So, Jordan, what are you doing at the moment?
I'm going to find myself a nice table to overwatch the carnage that is about to happen. With a nice
Well, there's this
drink.
ring of people round. So if you sit at the table, you won't be able to see into the pit.
I'll go to stand at the edge so I can see in. But either way, I just want to relax and watch the carnage.
Okay, well, you won't be able to do it from there, but you can see the balcony at the back. It's got people standing on. You could probably go up there and have a look.
Yep.
Okay. So you go up to the balcony and you stand next to this a rather well presented man and a young woman who is obviously a lady of the night. She says, "Oh, it happens at least once a week, so he tries to stop the gutter snipes. I don't know why they bother. All they do is they get themselves a bloody nose and they get fed. This is just nonsense. Anyway, this is going to be a lot more interesting than the gutter rats. Who do you reckon? Oh, I think Terrence will do it. Terrence always wins.
I will probably say Terrence will probably win. I've seen how the other one fights, and sometimes he's good, but other times he's yeah.
Okay. So you are made to put down your sword.
Yes.
So you put your sword down, and you're standing there in armour,
Yep.
slightly bemused, and then Terrence stands in front of you. He's 10 foot tall, looking down on you. He's got big arms. He's got bristly chin. He's got teeth which are gnarled and broken and blackened. And he's got a big cigar which he puts in his mouth and he lights. Nah. Terrence! And he gets the crowd going and he'll start cheering him. Keep my ale there. I won't be long. So, against Terrence, could you roll?
So, DM, before it starts.
Oh yeah, sorry, I beg your pardon.
Sorry, as the fight was going to go on, I didn't realise, but haste has a range of 30 feet, so
Yep.
I would cast that on Baz, but he has to be a willing, so it's up to him whether or not he accepts it.
Okay, could you make a sleight of hand roll for me, please?
I certainly will, and I will do Tides of Chaos as well. Sleight of hand. 1's a 12, 1's a 6.
One's a 12 and one's a 6.
So a 12.
What for the sleight of hand?
Yep.
Your hand gets slapped. None of that arcane Shigoltry stuff.
Oh, I'm just practicing my religion as all, sir.
No, you're not. We know what this means.
Damn. Should have done that. Oh well. I've
Right.
got a potion of I think it's fire giant strength. I need to check my inventory.
Oh well.
I could have given that to you.
Oh, I was
Okay.
hoping you'd have to fight him, to be honest.
Yeah, so was I.
This
That's
is
all right.
not-
Just remember, you can still smite on unarmed attacks.
Can you?
Mhm.
Unarmed attacks still count as weapon attacks according
Yep.
to the rules as
That
written.
was
Just go
going
with
to
him.
be a question. How does it work using... Do I have my shield? Because as far as I was aware, I still had it.
You have a shield. You have it on your back. Yeah.
How do you use one of those as a weapon? Or does that not really make a difference, just being unarmed?
Well, you can theoretically you can't, but I suggest you could probably use it as a club. For some reason, This isn't working. I'm not getting this up. Come on, up you come.
We just need the Tekken 7 announcer now. Final round. Fight. You just hit him
Mortal
with
Kombat.
just hit him with the 10-hit combo. That'll be finished. Just remember that you have to juggle him wall to wall.
This is sorry. For some reason, this is not doing what I want it to do. Come on, over you come. Oh, bloody thing! Gonna have to take that over here. Oh, it's not liking that very much. Okay, so the ogre's standing in front of you. Okay, so could you roll for an initiative, please?
Yep. So it's a mighty 3.08.
3.08. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Big roll. And somehow you're still first.
No.
Okay. Terrence. Where are you on here? Why can't I see you on here? What is wrong with this? I think you have to put, where are you, Baz?
That's that. Okay.
There we are. I'll put you in first. Okay, so Terence is standing there. He's got great big fists, and he is just egging the crowd on. So what are you going to do?
Okay. I am going to... Right, so are you happy for me to use my shield as a club?
If you wish, you can try.
I can try.
Yep.
Okay. So how would I go about that? I'm trying to work out on my abilities here as well.
Pick him in the ogre balls.
Would you mind if I'm just going to change out from Roll20 because it's not letting me do stuff on Firefox.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah. Cool.
The more time Baz has to prepare, the more likely he is going to
Yep.
win.
Okay.
Okay.
So why that is happening? What I'm trying to work out is if I use my shield as a club.
Yep.
That's 1d4 damage. So I can divine smite with that. And the other thing I was thinking is I can turn it into a sacred weapon, which will let me to add my charisma to attack rolls.
Oh, my boy going full devotion here.
But this is all assuming, of course, that Baz even knows how to do any of this.
It's exactly assuming you know how to do any of these things which you have never done before.
Yes.
Hey, you never know. Maybe Bahamut's a really big fan of WWE.
Could be.
Or in this case, it would be KWE. Kaibal Wrestling Entertainment. Tonight, pay-per-view. We have Terrence, the terrifying ogre, against the strange dragon man from places unknown. Who will win? Place your bets tonight at 10 o'clock here on KWE.
Okay.
That was really quite good.
Sorry, I'd be laughing hard if I wasn't desperately trying to read things while this is all going on.
Well, I'm giving you a chance to because I'm trying to get this bloody thing to work. Come on, you silly thing. Oh, so let's see if we can get him up again. Try again.
There is a giant picture of someone on the map.
Yeah, it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Sometimes it's just very slow going on.
Terrence hasn't uploaded a profile pic yet for his Skype account.
Slacking is what he's doing.
Oh, how annoying.
The Chroma Conclave's, what is it, sixth brother came along, that not so well known about.
Oh, and what's that? It's Umbrasil with the steel chair. Oh my god!
Thordak's on the floor. He's bleeding.
And
I'll try one more time to get him up.
oh, wait, what's this? It's the Mighty Nine's theme music. It's the Mighty Nine. My god, they busted him in half. I'm just loving the entire idea of just turning the entire Critical Role just into a WWE style.
To be fair, some of their fights weren't far off that, to be fair.
Yeah, well.
All you need is Macho Man Randy Savage to voice one of the Chroma Conclave. Oh yeah, brother. The cream is going to rise to the top.
He's going to be wearing a pair of sunglasses as well,
That's right. I'm Thorak, and I control him on now.
I'm sorry, something's not working very well, so I apologise. This is really bloody frustrating. Okay, well, I'll try as best I can with this then. There we go.
Hey!
Here we go.
Nice.
Nice.
Let's give him some.
Oh yeah, brother, I've arrived.
Run with the spirit of jazz from the Mighty Boosh.
I'm gonna slap this Dragon Ball into a Slim Jim. Yeah.
So have you all placed your bets?
Yes, I've put my 20 gold down on Baz the Breaker of Bones.
The breaker.
Okay. So save. There we go. So Baz, what are you going to do?
Okay. I am going to attempt to hit him with my shield. I'm going to run over to him and I'm going to try and clout him with my shield.
Okay, so you go to clout him with your shield. Could you make an attack roll for me, please?
An attack roll. Okay. So, as far as I'm aware, that would just be... Is that just a standard? I use my strength.
Strength plus proficiency.
Okay, so if I just do it with you for the moment then. So that is 14.
Okay.
Ignore the 8 piercing.
That's a hit.
Okay. How many? What sort of dice am I rolling here?
What's your strength?
Strength is 4.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say it is 1d3 plus your strength.
1d3 plus strength. Okay.
I'm assuming your strength is +4, not just 4.
Yes. So 1d3. That's a 2 plus 4, so that's 6.
6 damage. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
And I would like to use the holy powers of Bahamut to divine smite when I do that, but I don't know if Baz is capable of actually pulling that off.
Make a religion roll for me, please.
Religion roll. Okay, where is religion? Oh dear. 3.
Nope. Sorry.
Okay. No worries. Then I will do that again because I have extra attack.
Okay.
So we will try you again. So that is a 26 to hit.
That's a hit. 26 to hit.
And then D3, that'll be 1. So that's 5 damage.
5 damage.
Can I attempt a divine smite again, or is that pretty much just you don't know how to do that?
Divine smite. Is that a bonus action?
It just says you can expend a spell slot. It doesn't say anything about it being an action whatsoever.
Okay. So I would say you can't because you failed a religion roll this go.
Okay, just cool.
Okay.
Cool.
And then Terence goes, he's using a weapon. I need a weapon too. You can see somebody throws in a chair.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Still
Was
shout.
it Fabius?
Actually, make a perception roll.
19.
90. No, it was Taladin.
Oh, I see.
And this is a chair which is specially reinforced because there's a lot of brawls and places like this. So it's got metal bits on it.
It's a
It-
wacky
it's a-
chair.
So
It's a
he
steel chair.
so he goes. He picks. It lands in here. He moves to pick it up, which gives you an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Up. That's a 22.
And that's a hit.
So that is 6. That is 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, so he's got a couple of bruises now on him. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, God's sake, come on. It's not working. This is bloody, something's gone wrong with Roll20 tonight, I think. Bear with me a second. Oh, this is really, really bloody frustrating. None of the computer stuff's working.
Oh, no.
Okay, so let's get his attacks. GM created that for him. Doesn't let me do that. Okay, doesn't let me do that. That is most annoying. Okay, so he's going to attack you. If I can get his stuff up. I'm going to start swearing soon.
Oh, good. Let it out. Unleash the beast.
Okay, so he goes to swing the chair at you. Get rid of that. 22 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and the chair smashes down on you. It does 8 damage,
Oh, okay.
and it bends it. One more hit like that, and the chair's going to break. Do
I'm sure there are more.
you say that?
Yes.
Tarragon says, yes, there's more of those. Where that comes from. We go through a lot of these.
I bet.
Okay. So you'll go.
Okay. Take 2 then. I will give it a go. I'm going to attempt to hit and then Divine Smite if I can.
Yep.
So that will be, okay, let's do that. So that is a 21 to hit,
That's a hit.
and that will do 6 damage.
Yep.
And a religion roll.
Make a religion roll.
3.
No.
Okay, so I will attack again.
Okay.
That is an 11.
Okay. That is a hit.
Okay, and that'll do 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay. Okay. Is that all you've got, you puny person? Hitting me with your plank. I need my club. And a great big bench is thrown down,
Oh,
which the ogre picks up with one hand and swings at you.
do I get an attack of opportunity for him moving?
No, because it's thrown at his feet. This bench is as big as you are.
I mean, just let's use bladed weapons then, surely.
And he rolls an 8 to hit, and you
Oh, thank God for
parry it
that.
with your shield. This is more fun.
Can
You'll go.
I try something, DM?
Yep, sorry. Anybody wants to butt in, anybody, please feel free to do so.
Yeah, I'm going to say, yeah, big man, hit that dragon bastard. And I'm going to throw a chair at him.
I like it.
Okay. So third chair, make an attack roll.
Am I using my strength or my dex for this?
Strength.
Then that is a 20 total.
You hit him on the back of the head with a chair. You do with that one? What's your strength?
My strength is 10 total.
You do 1d3 damage with that.
1d3. So that will be 1 damage.
Okay.
And I'll shout, "You're supposed to catch it!"
Okay. Could you make a deception roll for me, please?
Yes, I can. Hey, not bad. 19 minus 1, 18.
Oh, you think you got away with that one? Yeah, you're supposed to catch that, you stupid. Terrence, and they're all
Terrence!
Okay. Okay, Bazir.
Yes. Okay. All right. Let's do this. So I'm taking a swing. That's a 15.
That's a hit.
That is 5 damage.
Yep.
I'll go for my religion roll.
Go for it.
15.
No, you still don't know what you're doing.
God damn it. Can I use any of my other paladin abilities, or is that covered by the initial religion roll for the turn?
I would say, what I'm going to say is for you to start using these, you need to pass a religion roll.
Yep.
Depending on the position you're in.
Yep.
And then you can start using them.
Absolutely.
You've
Okay.
never used them before. You have no idea what they are.
Okay. I'm more and more
Regretting it.
anxiously calling for Bahamut here, but to no avail so far. Okay, I will make my second attack, and that's an unnatural 20.
That's a hit.
And that is 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay. And so it's over to Terrence. He swings his club. Stop running away. Now, I think you're using your shield if you're using your shield, I'm going to say that you can't use it completely for protection if you're using this.
I thought you might say that.
Well, you can't. You are.
I think that's fair. I think that's
so
fair.
he actually whacks you with this thing, which does 13 damage to you. You get caught of the side of the head. That shows you for running away.
Oh, I start running faster.
There's nowhere to run to. You're in a pit.
I'm going around in circles.
Oh, right. Okay. Your go.
Okay. Oh, that's a natural 20 to hit.
Yeah!
Nice.
With a javelin.
It's a
All right,
shield.
yeah. Okay.
So that would be, so it does the full 1d3 plus 4, doesn't it? So that'll do 7 plus, come back. Oh, that was another, it does 14.
No.
And
No, it would be 1d3. So 3 plus 4, 7 plus another 1d3.
Okay, I don't get to my, okay, yep, cool. So that second d3 was 3, so that'll be a 10.
10 damage. Okay. So he's starting to look a bit blooded from the cuts and the bruises from this shield bashing you're giving him.
Okay, I will attempt my religion. Come on. 6! And I will make my second attack for turn.
Yep.
Which is a 22 to hit.
Okay.
At least I'm hitting.
Okay. That's a hit.
And that is 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. His go now. Could you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I can indeed now. Right, yes, I will make that. Cool. That's 20.
Okay. So he kicks sand, which you close into your face, but you close your eyes to avoid it. And then he swings his club at you. He gets a 17 to hit.
Can I cast Bend
no.
Luck on that?
Sorry?
Don't worry. No, yeah. Because I don't know whether or not he hits or not, so I would have cast Bend Luck on it to give him disadvantage to hit. As in, take away -4 from his hit.
Okay. Well, he misses anyway just because I think your arm class is
Yeah.
18, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I use those 2 points anyway.
Okay. Okay. So he's done. Baz, your go.
Okie dokie. Let's do this. That's an 11 to hit.
11 to hit. Mediatenor.com. I can't see any of that. As a hit.
Okay. That is 7. I'm rolling well here.
You are. Okay.
And I'll tempt my religion.
Yep.
Come on. This is
Bend
the
luck
one
on
thing
it
I.
again.
Oh, you're bending luck on this one. Okay.
Yeah, so you get a
Didn't you
D4
do,
on
you've done
top of
it?
it.
Did you do a religion already?
Not for this turn.
No. Okay. Yeah.
So that is 9, and you say plus D4.
D4, yeah.
D4. Okay, come back. That is okay. Plus 3, so that's a 12.
Okay. No, nothing happens there.
Okay, I'll make my
Okay.
second attack, which is a 26 to hit,
That's a hit.
and that is 5 damage.
5 damage. Okay, so he's taking a bit of a battering, this ogre. Could you make another dexterity saving throw? He kicks some more sand into your face.
He's not very nice, is he? 10.
Okay, and you are now blinded for this go.
Okay.
Okay, so he attacks you with advantage and gets a 14 plus 6 is 20 to hit.
That hits.
You know what? I didn't add the thing last time. He would have hit last go. Never
Ah.
mind. You got away with that.
Did.
What's happening here? I'm really running badly. 7, another 13 damage.
Okay.
Okay, your go. You're blind, so you have disadvantage.
Okay. I'm going to try something different then.
Yep.
But this will just be whether I can pass this religion check, basically.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and heal myself. Which is I basically touch myself and I can heal myself up to my paladin level times 5.
Okay. Could you make a religion check for me, please, before you do that?
Yep. 14.
Bend luck as well.
Almost. Almost.
But not
Oh,
quite.
plus bend luck as well.
Ben luck. Okay.
So if you had a
Okay.
1d4 on that, that's my last
1d4.
points.
Okay, that's a 16.
Okay. So you feel the warmth of Bahamut inside you, and you heal yourself how much you want. You don't have to make a religion roll again for this.
Oh, thank God for that. Okay.
For this one, for whatever you just cast.
For that, well, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yep.
Okay, so that is that. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think there is. No, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. So he goes to just does he get that back again? No, he doesn't. He goes to swing his club at you. 18 plus 6, 24 to hit.
Oh, that certainly hits.
Yeah, I forgot to add his plus 6 modifiers.
Oh, God.
Oh, double 1 for damage.
Oh,
The damage he's done so far have been a 1, a 1, a 3 and a 4, a 2 and a 3 on a D8. So that's 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. Yep.
Okay, you'll go.
All right, let's get back to the old 1-2 hitting.
Okay,
That's an 11 to hit.
that's a hit. By the way, what are you looking like, Bazir? You're looking blooded.
No, not anymore. That lay on hands
Yep, okay.
does a lot.
Yep.
All right, so that fell off the table. What was that? Okay, so that'll do 7 damage, and I'll attempt to do my smite as well, which
Okay.
do my religion, which is a 2, a
No.
solid 2.
No.
So I'll make my second attack for turn, which is an 11,
That's a hit.
and that'll be 5 damage.
So that was how much damage altogether? That's 5 and 10, 15. Yeah.
It was 7 for the first, 5 for the second, so 12 altogether.
12. I beg your pardon. Yep. Okay, so he's rocked back on his feet a little bit. He just to get that back. Yes, he does. Hey, go. Can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please? So you get more sand kicked into your face.
Oh,
And he rolls to hit you and gets a 14, 20 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. And does 14 damage.
oh, okay.
Okay. And you get to attack with a disadvantage. And the crowd are going wild now. Yeah, Terrans, Terrans, Terrans. And you hear this shouting all around you.
All right. So attacking then with disadvantage.
Yeah.
So that is a. I don't know.
No.
Did that roll twice then or not?
It did,
just
yeah.
one.
It did. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Did it?
All right. A 20 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
Okay, that's 7. I'm rolling really well for that.
Yep.
And I will do my religion if that's okay.
Okay.
7.
Yeah.
I realise where I should have put my skill now. I'll take my second attack at disadvantage. So that's an 8, which was a natural one. So I'm going to say no.
It misses. So it misses. Puny human.
Human.
Well, Dragon Ball. Oh, we get to Dragon Man. Sorry.
Oh
So
no, the rate.
can you make another dexterity saving throw for me, please? He's just basically his feet are just kicking sand into your face.
This is not on. This is cheating. That's a 5.
Okay, so it attacks you and gets a 23 to hit.
Yep.
I'm rubbish at this. That's 13 damage.
Oh god.
Okay. Okay, and you're at disadvantage. Your attack.
Okay, this is basically the one. This has to work. Otherwise, I think I'm done. All right. Let's do this. So there's a 10 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay. So that is the full 7 damage, and I'll roll my religion.
Go for roll for religion.
13.
Can you roll this one with advantage as well?
Okay.
Okay.
13.
So you bash forward with your shield. How do you want to do this?
Yeah.
I am basically screaming Bahamut's name at this point. I'm blind as a bat, and I'm just swinging savagely, so everyone else can see this much better than I can. But it's basically just repeatedly pounding the front of the shield into this ogre's face, assuming I can actually reach his face.
Okay, so you're flaring your shield in front of you. The edges of it are slightly serrated now from banging into the ogre. You're not sure where he is. You lift your shield up and you clunk him under the chin, and his eyes gloss over and he falls back with a cloud of sand onto the pit floor. Terrence.
Dragon Man.
And it goes quiet.
Boo!
And you can see lots of people saying and sort of tokens and things passing hands.
Hey, do I get my 40 tokens?
You got to find the man first.
I will go see if I can find the man.
Deception roll.
27.
Yeah, you find him. And he pays up.
Oh, that was a travesty. I can't believe I won.
And Tarragon stands at the top. Yeah, interesting use of a shield. Well, my word is my bond. Your gutter rats are on the street for tonight, but they will be hungry. I hope you're happy with that. And he walks away. And the door at the bottom of the pit is opened, and you are helped out. 2 people come and splash water over the face of Terence, and he goes, and he lashes out before he realises that it's over. Everybody goes back to the tables and to the entertainments, and within 2 or 3 minutes, it was as if nothing had happened.
I would have made sure that my sword was still there. And
it is still there, yeah.
Thank God for that.
Still there,
Okay.
yeah.
After hearing what that woman said about if they don't win, they don't get fed, I'll quickly go find those kids and give them a gold piece each.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, they are being escorted out. You can go and find them. I says, I'm gonna go hungry. No, you've got to go out into the rain. You could have had a room for the night, but yeah, goody 2-shoes.
I'll give them a gold piece each, and I'll say to the guy, if you give him a room, I'll give you 5 gold piece.
And he takes the money. Right, you guys, you can stay in the stables tonight. Want you gone in the morning. And they run out. And everybody goes back to their tables. And you can. This is a casino. Tarragon is looking at you from the close to the bar, and he's eyeing you up. And you can see it just shaking his head slowly.
That went well.
So what did we learn?
I don't really know.
No, me neither. I was just
What
hoping there was a
was it?
lesson in there somewhere.
What was with that magic light, Baz? Never seen you do that before. Ever.
I'm not entirely sure. I just prayed to Bahamut basically, and repeatedly.
Oh, the god that you fear. I hope it was some god-inducing fear spell or something.
No, it worked out rather well. I say rather well. I'm sitting there and there's blood gushing from basically every place it can. Bruised and battered, and I assume my shield is basically falling to pieces at this point.
Yeah, well, no, you battered. It could do with a few dents being knocked out of it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, shields are designed to be hit by things. Lot sturdier than squidgy ogres.
Okay. Well, I'm basically paying not a great deal of attention to the rest of the people in this place around me, but I am going to get a drink.
Okay. And you see a couple of people come up to you and go, I knew you would do it. Well done. And you get a flagon of ale put in your hand.
Oh, thank you. Maybe I'll have to return sometime soon. Is there anyone bigger than the ogre?
Oh, he got much bigger people than him. Said the barman to you.
Okay, you see Bazir's face drop a bit where he realises that was maybe silly. Ale, more ale.
Okay, so do you drink the ale?
I'll have a drink, yeah.
Okay. Could you make a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Okay. 18.
Okay. You drink the ale. You get to the end, it tastes odd. And you start to feel queasy.
Oh.
You realise that there was something in it. And you are now poisoned, but you're not taking any damage.
I hate these places.
You lost some people a lot of money.
No, I think you find the ogre did. Oh, sorry. Was that you saying that rather than someone saying it to me?
That was me saying it to you.
Okay. Thought I was responding to someone. Okay.
The barman looks at you and goes, yeah, I think you should mend your bruises. You took a bit of a pounding there from Terence. You don't look well.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I'm going. So what are the other guys doing?
To you, everything sounds slightly distant and muffled, and everything's spinning a bit.
Oh, God.
This is Bahamut. What have you done?
This is the voice of your conscience.
First thing you did as a paladin was enter into a tavern brawl.
For the noblest of reasons.
He's still learning the way. It's
Okay.
like this, isn't it? This paladining.
Do you know the way?
Do you know the way?
Okay,
sorry, carry on.
Yeah, so you're feeling queasy, your armour's dented, you've got a black eye, your knee is twisted. You've had better days.
All right. I will try my best to find Fabius, who seems to know his way around these kind of places.
Okay, and I will stop there for the evening.
Hey.
And you may wish to go and peruse the casino whilst Baz goes and throws up somewhere.
I am totally going to do a bit of gambling. Is there a roulette table or a fantasy roulette table?
There are various things that you can do here.
Oh, fantastic. You got that to
I
look
even
forward
made
to.
some rules for it as well, which is even more exciting.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. I think Roll20 is struggling with the heat tonight because it wasn't working very well, for which I apologise.
I think it's not the only one. We're just struggling with the heat. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I feel very sticky.
Yeah.
But I bet after playing with their swords, I bet Baz and Baz and one will feel a bit. Ooh, I like your new sword. It's a lot bigger than the old one. Mrs., what did you say?
I just can't believe you let that woman go. she just comes up to you, and then you just started talking amongst yourselves, and she even started to sort of inch away, and Womble saw that, but then she was like, "Oh, you're ignoring me? Okay, bye."
I said to her, I was like, "Oh, I see you."
I had
You
to
know.
do the cost-benefit analysis, which was, am I going to get in more trouble for letting her die or for letting her live? And I went on the basis I'll probably get in more trouble for killing her. Because at the moment, I can blame the rest on this lot. I mean, what?
Yep. Anyway, hopefully, next time we'll actually start getting on with the actual thing we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
No,
This stuff is the best, though.
next time we're going to spend the whole time gambling.
Oh, dear.
Next time on the adventures of the Waffle House.
The Waffle
Vizier
House.
gets in a strange fight when two children he saved previously stab him in the neck.
Because they didn't get someplace nice and warm to stay for the night.
And stay tuned for part 2 when you will never believe what Womble and Dak get up to in their evening activities.
A cooking show with Dak and Womble.
Something about polishing horns, and they're not on the head.
All this and more next time on the Waffle House.
And on that note, I think we'll say adieu, and I will stop the recording if I can find it. So sometimes this recording at the end of the game goes on forever and ever and
Oh,
ever.
it does, yeah. I stopped screen recording like a minute ago.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later, alligator.